Do you know who almost killed every Uzumaki clan member in Hidden Leaf? Even though they were powerful shinobi like Ashina and Mito Uzumaki, what really happened to them? A clan so strong, so integral to the history of the ninja world vanishes without a trace? We've seen countless clans that shape the dynamics of the story and the world. Some of them have incredibly rich histories, and a lot of them play pivotal roles in the plot. One such clan is the Uzumaki clan. Now, if you're a Naruto fan, you know they're pretty significant, being the home clan of the main character himself. But here's the thing. Despite the importance of the Uzumaki, there's a lot we don't know about them, and what we do know doesn't come up much in the series. Most of the clan was wiped out before the story even began. So, let's dive into the mystery of the Uzumaki clan, shall we? Before we start, if you're enjoying the content, hit that like button and subscribe for more. Alright, let's get into it. The Uzumaki clan was once a force to be reckoned with, based in the village of Uzushiogakure. Known for their striking red hair and formidable chakra, these guys were much more than just flashy appearances. The Uzumaki weren't just survivors, they were warriors who lived long lives, thanks to their exceptional chakra and strong life forces. And, even though their home village was destroyed long before Naruto's time, some of the clan's remaining members ended up in Konohagakure, the Hidden Leaf village. But here's where things get really interesting. The Uzumaki were descendants of Ashura Otsutsuki, which meant they shared bloodlines with the Senju clan. This connection forged a deep bond between the Uzumaki and the Senju, and that bond went so far as to influence marriage ties, like that of Hashirama Senju and Mito Uzumaki, for example. When Konoha was founded after the Warring States period, the Senju chose to honor their friendship with the Uzumaki by adding their emblem to Konoha's flak jackets. And to further cement their connection, the Uzumaki provided their famous fuinjutsu techniques to Konoha, ensuring that the Hidden Leaf had an edge over the other villages for years to come. They even built a temple for storing powerful sealing masks near Konoha. But despite all of this, the Uzumaki clan was wiped out long before we ever met Naruto. So, how did this happen? Let's break it down. The Uzumaki clan was famous for their mastery of fuinjutsu, a form of sealing techniques that were, quite frankly, terrifying. They could summon the Reaper Death Seal, trap souls, and seal away nearly anything, topped off with the ability to summon powerful spiritual beings. In fact, the Uzumaki temple housed 27 different masks that, when used, could summon otherworldly beings like Shinigami, death gods. On top of that, they had adamantine sealing chains, capable of subduing tailed beasts. Oh, and there's also this insane ability called the Healing Bite, where a single bite from an Uzumaki could heal almost any wound. But these abilities weren't just valuable, they were dangerous. The Uzumaki were essentially an unstoppable force when allied with the Hidden Leaf, and that's exactly why other villages might have feared them. The Hidden Leaf was already the strongest of the 5 great shinobi villages, but with the Uzumaki's powers backing them up, they were an unmatched powerhouse. Here's where things get a little more curious. If the Senju clan was so powerful, why did Konoha need the Uzumaki to provide a jinchuriki for the Nine Tails? After all, Hashirama Senju himself was capable of sealing away the Nine Tails with his immense chakra. So why involve Mito Uzumaki, who became Konoha's first jinchuriki? It's possible the Uzumaki didn't want to move into Konoha, but also didn't want to jeopardize their alliance. Mito was a walking weapon of mass destruction in the form of the Nine Tails, and if things went south, Uzushiogakure would have a secret weapon right inside Konoha. Now, let's take a step back. Why didn't Konoha just help out when Uzushiogakure was attacked and destroyed? Well, there's one big factor. The Uzumaki were not exactly known for their calm demeanor. According to Kushina in Naruto chapter 500, her clan had a reputation for being excellent at fuinjutsu, but also savage, battle-hungry, and prone to impulsive actions. This aggressive streak might have led to internal conflict, something that wasn't really known to outsiders, but might have been critical in their downfall. Kushina's backstory reveals that Uzushio was caught in a civil war when she was growing up. This civil war, fought by the very people of Uzushiogakure, likely left the clan in disarray. And while all this chaos was unfolding within their borders, it gave the other villages a perfect opportunity to attack. The Hidden Leaf, already weakened after the loss of powerful figures like Hashirama and Tobirama, probably couldn't afford to intervene in a full-scale war. Not to mention, stepping in could have made Konoha seem like they were annexing Uzushiogakure, further souring their diplomatic ties with the other villages. So, sadly, they chose to stay neutral. Their aggressive nature and their own internal strife were perhaps the real culprits. It's crazy to think about how much potential the clan had, and yet how they were erased from history so suddenly. The Uzumaki clan might not have had the screen time they deserved, but they were undeniably one of the most interesting and powerful forces in the Naruto universe. It's a shame that we didn't get to see more of them, and I really hope the Boruto series gives us more insight into their legacy. So, what do you think about the Uzumaki clan? Do you think their savage tendencies played a role in their downfall? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.